Welcome to Road Scholars. I'm the lucky one this morning who gets to share this really incredible part of Porsche race history, this 1965 911. And I kind of get chills just kind of thinking about it and standing here. But essentially, in a nutshell, the car in signal red was sold new to a doctor in Jacksonville, Florida at Brumos Porsche, who then sold it to its second owner, another doctor. And the third owner, yes, another doctor, Wilbur Pickett, converted it into what you see here today. And went racing around the country, had a tremendous amount of success. And in 1969, Peter Gregg, they were prepping for Sebring. And Peter Gregg actually had an accident in his race car. And they couldn't get it ready in time for the race. And they suggested, his team suggested, why not ask Dr. Pickett if you guys should team up and take on the grid at the 1969 Sebring race. And that's exactly what ended up happening. Long story short, they win their class, they win the Trans Am overall trophy, and the rest is history. There's a ton of other history on our website. I don't want to go down that whole diatribe, but an interesting story, very neat, that when they're standing on the podium in 1969 at Sebring, Gregg and Pickett were kind of unsure who was going to get to keep the trophy. And I think Gregg, having the bigger personality, perhaps just decided he's going to take the trophy. And in that, he definitely did. And the trophy from 1969 Sebring still resides at the Brumos Museum in Jacksonville, Florida. So what a cool story. Again, I'm the lucky one. We're going to go drive this thing. And I'm no driver. I'm certainly not going to drive it like Gregg or Pickett. But we're going to have fun and see if we can create some of those sensations and sounds and exactly what this early part of Porsche race history is, the 1965 2-liter 911. Obviously, I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking. This is loud, it's hot, I'm sweating like a pig in here. It's amazing, like any race car should be. It's squeaky, rattly, unbelievable, and we're just going to feel the sounds. And you know, I mean, maybe I'll get 5,000 RPMs. It doesn't like to live. I look at the tack, and literally, it's you know, it's cockeyed. The speedo's unhooked. It could be the Odo could be hooked back up, but no real race car really needs to think about, you know, their speed and their odometer, and the focus is on the tack. It's slanted, it's tilted. You know, this car really doesn't like to feel anything under 3,500 RPMs, so it's just unbelievable, and you know, pardon my French, but really badass. So let's keep going a little bit. That's only 5,000 RPMs. And I am no race car driver. And I'm sorry I'm yelling, but this certainly makes you feel like a race car driver. What a barrel of fun. Just a great route that we love here, taking cars for a little test drive on here in the backwoods out behind the shop. While I'm stuck behind a truck and a little slower. Couple of initial thoughts. Feedback-wise, a ton of driver feedback, as you would expect in something that's dialed in. You know, the steering's great, the short shifter. It's right in the perfect location to throw, you know, from gear to gear. And literally, you can tell that I don't care how hot it is in here. Wow. Every slight movement, you know, into the steering wheel, immediate response from the steering. You know, it pretty much speaks for itself, but I'm cruising at 4,000 RPMs, you know, in fourth gear, and, you know, just feel it pull. Unbelievable. Dripping with sweat. I love it. Another great thing about this particular 911, obviously because of the significance in race history, you know, that Peter Gregg and Wilbur Pickett, you know, enjoyed. It's an automatic entry into any historic event, right, if that be somebody's choosing, but also the car has a title, right? It's a weekend driver. So, I mean, unbelievable, that kind of a dual purpose, take it to the track, have fun as this car was built for, but can also drive it on your favorite roads. Just unbelievable. Wow, Trey. Let me get out of this 3-point harness and climb out of here. Even 6'4" guys can sometimes fit into race cars. Those of you who know me very well know that I'm not much person for a loss of words, but I have to tell you, I really have no idea what to say. What a barrel of fun. Obviously, like I said during the drive at some point, if you could hear me, an automatic entry into any historical race around the country, if that's your choosing. Take it on your favorite country back roads as we just kind of did, and honestly, I don't even care that I'm, you know, look at me. I'm wringing wet. I look like I pissed myself. This thing is so dialed in. Again, congratulations, Phil. Just one hell of a motor and one hell of an early 65 911 race car that just happens to be, you know, with the Peter Gregg and Wilbur Pickett story, a part of Porsche race history. We'll see you next time.